Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris version 2.8.1 Inward Perfection. I'm your host, Classified. It's episode 1. This is the species we're going to be using for this playthrough. I have had not a lot of luck playing Inward Perfection until recently, until I put this particular species together and built it, and I'm pretty excited about it because it kind of works. I'm not a good Inward Perfection player, but this has kind of worked. So the Maine Coon isolations, I saw these cat photos, these cat pictures, and they look just like Maine Coons. And in fact, Jennifer Sherrill, and I know I'm butchering her last name, but she's a software developer I follow on Twitter. She's a game developer, and she has 2 white Maine Coons that are just, oh my gosh, they are quite the cats. She posts up pictures of them on Twitter all the time, and they are just quite the princesses. Huge cats, you know, and they got the big tufty ears like this, and it's just fabulous. So, and since a lot of cats are, I mean, I've been a cat owner my whole entire life, and a lot of cats can be very quiet and antisocial and not want to be around others. So I thought Inward Perfection, that describes a cat pretty well. So I made the Maine Coon isolationists. They're Inward Perfection, and it's going to give you monthly unity. You have to be some form of pacifist and some form of xenophobe. So what I did is I made them fanatic xenophobes because pop growth speed plus 20%. That's going to be big. And you get minus 40% on starbase influence cost, so that should allow us to expand pretty rapidly in the early part of the game, which is good. That's what you need, because once you're done expanding, you're pretty much done. And then pacifist Empire Sprawl from Pops minus 15% and stability plus 5, because you have to be some part of pacifist to do Inward Perfection. And you can see all the drawbacks there. You can't have rivals, you can't form defensive pacts, migration treaties, any kind of agreements at all. You get no envoys whatsoever. You start the game with -1 available envoys, and you can't get any. Yeah. So your chances here of having any envoys to start the game and being able to make friends, you basically can't engage in diplomacy at all. But you get 20% monthly unity. There's an additional plus 10 pop growth speed from Inward Perfection, an additional edict, and some additional happiness. So we have 20% pop growth speed from there, 10% from there, and then over here rapid breeders. So we're at plus 40% pop growth speed to start the game. Now that's because we're starting without robots. That was the hard thing. What I did for the origin is I start us on a relic world because I don't want to spend an ascension perk on the archaeology project. I want to take our homeworld and eventually turn it into an ecumenopolis. So that's why we're going to do that. I also wanted to take intelligent, so in order to do that, I had to take 2 negatives. I took fleeting. We'll get rid of that later with some engineering. And same thing with solitary pop house usage plus 10%, but we'll get rid of that later with some engineering too. We'll go down the engineering route. So this is going to be our race. You see our traits and our civics and ethics and all that stuff. This is what we're going to do. Inward Perfection. What we're going to do, spiral forearms are really enjoying. This is exactly the same setup as last time, except for I'm going to crank it up to, should we crank it up to Admiral difficulty with scaling on? I think so. Let's give it a try. And also for crisis strength, I moved it up to 2 times instead of 1 time. So Iron Man, let's go see how badly this goes. Because I've had trouble playing Inward Perfection. Maine Coon Isolationist. Alright, we're going to speed up the game faster. First of all, now let's get started. Minerals from jobs. That'll be great. Research or food from farmers. Let's go food from farmers. And up here, let's just go, fusion reactor and unlock that. Alright. So where are we at here? Oh, we're in not a good space. We're on an inner ring. Oh, the first time I tried the species, I got on an outer ring. And it was kind of like the ideal place to start. So let's make the circle around. I don't like that method. I know that someone on my comments wants me to try that, but I'm not comfortable with it. So I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. Let's go mining for oh, we can't do that yet. Right. So, Relic World. Lots of nifty little features and things like that. But the cool thing is we'll be able to... There's already a decision for it. And later on we'll be able to restore Ecumenopolis. So that's kind of where that's going. We got to wait for this. Build the mining stations. So it's just the early boring part of the game, but we're going to try to grab as much land as we can early, as many systems as possible, and then we'll choke point them off. Hopefully they'll be really good choke points. See, this is going to be hard because the nice thing is there's a black hole right here and there's a black hole right here, so that's part of the problem with my other playthroughs. I don't have access to any black holes, so I can't build matter decompressor. I'm gonna have to take land from someone else, but here we got some that are close, and this will be good. Let's see, when can we get a second ship out? Science ship, start building. It's a Sagan class science ship. I like that. Thank you, Carl. So, and we can take a look here at main prime. This is so nice. So, growth, base growth 3. Rapid breeders, inward perfection from fanatic xenophobe. It's just so nice. They're going to grow fast. The trick is, can we get robots fast too? Because that's what I'd really like to do. So let's assign you a leader. Let's get you someone.
System survey complete.
Okay. Let's do this. We're going to recruit that person now. Let's go back here and look at this. I don't have anybody with the industry in your leader lifespan, so I'm going to swap you out for him. Go back to the science ship, swap this guy out. And I'm going to come over here and say, survey. I want to take a look at this black hole. I know that guy. You, buddy, told me, yeah, click this and do this. I'm not comfortable with doing that because it has this problem where it locks up. Like, it worked that time, and then sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep trying to convert to the new way of doing things, but I'm not. You know how games are. You get comfortable doing things a certain way, and it's the way you do them. I need 300 minerals before you can build mining districts. We have max generator districts, max mining districts. That'll be nice. So get that one off of there. See how many of these worlds we can get close by. This here has me concerned. I hope this goes up here, and I hope it just dead ends right there on that black hole, because then this can all be ours and we don't have to worry about it. I hope it doesn't bleed over into this. I hope this is a separate arm that's not connected, in which case we can go down here and somewhere hopefully we can choke this off, and then somewhere over here we can choke this off. This looks like it dead ends here. This would be great, because then you can choke it off there or there maybe.
Construction complete.
So I like all of that. That's going to be really good. Okay, there's 7 energy there. Go build that. And this is the tricky thing. For adaptability, these guys don't get the same thing as everybody else because they're not part of the galactic. They don't have the same. You can't form a federation, all this stuff. So these are really different. You get monthly food output, orbital bombardment damage is decreased, habitability is +10. All our planets gain 1 free building slot, and resettlement cost is significantly reduced. I still go with expansion early, and the reason is new colonies and additional pop. Starbase influence cost is even further reduced here. Pop growth speed, again, that gets us up to 50%. And Empire Sprawl. So I go with expansion first and then tend to go plain inward perfection with supremacy second, because you really need to be strong. You're going to run into neighbors and they're going to be displeased with you, and that's not a good thing. See, look at those guys going to pop out a new pop here. Alright. The question is, can we get robots quickly? Because I'd really like to. I'd really like to get robots before I start colonizing these other worlds, or at least by the time the colonies are done forming. That way we can make that the first building. That's the goal. We'll see if it happens. Not starting off with robots always makes me a little nervous, because sometimes it takes a long time to find them. And I'm never pleased with that. I always want to be able to start with them. Because not being able to put a robot thing in this slot is like, it's an erg.
System survey complete.
Don't do that right now. We want to spread out What do we have? 370. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for a third science ship already and try to get it out the door. I want to get this science ship, which is going to go all the way over there. Here's what I want it to do, really, is go... Yep, I want you to survey that. Survey this. No, start over.
Construction complete.
It's a mess using that button. This button is a mess. I don't know why anybody would like that. Listen, go right here. Gosh darn it, you're just not gonna listen to me, are you? Survey that system. Then survey that system. Then go over here and start surveying in this direction. I know people got their ways and they're really adamant about their ways, but I do what I do because it works. The Grunner. The ISS Clark crew are eager to report that they have uncovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring species on Tadasca 5, who appear to have inhabited the planet some 7 million years ago. While it is unclear why the species, who call themselves the Grunner, disappeared from the Tadasca system, our scientists have isolated a promising archaeological dig site. Ooh. Okay. I got no problem with that. Okay, you there. Give us another scientist. What is this? Leader lifespan. Leader experience gain. Good. Go gain some experience. I want you over here. This is the thing. Do that. What are you doing? Don't go over there. Instead, what are you doing? You're surveying here. Survey this.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Leave B for now. Then do this. Survey. Survey. Then you can go over here. Then we'll go see what's going on over in this area. Okay, grab that energy. We need it.
Anomaly found.
Ignore. 2 planets over here. One of them is Arctic and one of them is continental, so one will have to be terraformed. Okay, you're busy.
System survey complete.
Oh, happy days. Let's see what that archaeology site is all about. As soon as I get enough money, I'll pop a 4th scientist off here. Usually don't do that many scientists early, but I want these. We're off in 3 directions here, so I have to have 3 ships for that, and then I need someone doing this archaeology. So we'll just have to crack a 4th one open. Have to hire him. And what do we have for edicts? Peace Festival and fortify the border. So, Cradle of Life, fascinating. For gas giants. Ooh. Get me excited with those gas giants. And we have our ships. I don't want to auto best anything, so I'm gonna do this. Don't auto generate designs. Save this as a Corvette K. Take that other one, get rid of it. We'll go in here and make defense platforms in a bit.
Construction complete.
But I really don't want to have to make them until.
Anomaly found.
Really don't want to have to make them until we know where our choke points are going to be. And here we go. So the first one, new colonies, starbase influence cost. Let's go with that first, and then we'll do new colonies. Start with 1 pop, because it'll take us a little bit to grab these first, and then start sending the colony ships. So we're going to have 3 right there, which is cool. That's what you want. Slight edit here is I had to turn up some heat. It's really cold. And no, I don't live in Texas. I'm not having, fortunately, to deal with that cold snap. I live in the Pacific. I live in the Pacific Northwest, where we're accustomed to the coldness and are almost kind of used to it, but and our infrastructure is set up for it. But it still doesn't mean that we don't have to deal with it. I have to turn up the heat. I'm a person who doesn't do very well in the cold, so Oh, look, there's an alloy over here that's going to be huge. And look at all of this society research over here. That's gigantic. Wow. So, investigate the menace. I'm not going to do that until that number comes down. I'm not going to research until that number comes down. You guys are there. Okay, let's keep going. Minerals. I don't need to put anything on here yet. This planet starts out, when I was doing the non-YouTube version of this playthrough, just playing for myself to get used to the species, this planet gets a mishmash of everything to kind of keep everybody afloat, and it doesn't get specialized until much later.
Construction complete.
But it works out that way. This, yeah, go up here, get this. It's a lot of research up there. Lots of research. And I also want you to go over here and get this. So, that's a lot. Okay, let's see. Can we get another science ship going? Let's do that. What do we have going on here? Yep, you're on your way back. These guys are all level 1, so we'll do some of that too. We'll have this fourth science ship do this archaeology project, and then it'll go around and start grabbing all these anomalies. And that'll be a good time. So there that is. We can hire somebody for that. What do we have here? Lots of choices. Let's get the youngest person then. Go over here. Excavate the site, because I don't think... Actually, just move here first. Let's take a look at our leaders. Make sure we have nobody... Leader experience gain, lifespan, leader experience gain. Yeah, we don't have anybody who has that specialty for researching anomalies. So do that. We got lucky, and our governor has a research, so that's awesome. Okay, go grab this. This is going to be great. There's a lot of research there. That's fantastic. We need more alloys, so we can go over in here. I think it takes 200 to colonize this. Yep.
System survey complete.
200 to colonize. Got 2 additional jobs there, but what I would like to do is start getting more alloys right off the bat. Alloys, in my experience playing this kind of inward perfectionist isolationist species, alloys are bigger than they are my other playstyle ways. You have to have them because you have to be able to keep building your fleet up. You gotta present yourself as being equal militarily to everybody else to keep them from attacking you. It's just the only way to do it. You gotta make a show of strength, and that's what it takes.
Anomaly found.
Terra firma. And what's this science ship doing? Okay, so you're there. What are you doing? Nothing? Can I excavate outside your empire? Oh, duh. Okay. Hold on then. What do you got? You got an anomaly there. Research that one because it's easy. Then we got what? Starbase upkeep, empire sprawl, and new colonies. I want that because we're going to do a new colony soon. In fact, we're going to do a new colony right now.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
There's only the one planet in that system, so it doesn't need a prime on it. You're doing your stuff. Good. Okay. As soon as you're done grabbing all that awesome research over there, get your butt down here and get this next planet. Also get this alloys. In fact, I might go get the alloys next because we're going to need 200 before we can even think about a colony ship for there. So the smart thing might be to go down here and grab this with all those nice juicy minerals and then come back and get that, and then we can start the archaeology project there. There's an ocean world right there that we'll be able to terraform. Oh, no, look, now see, this is what I was worried about. There is a line over here going over to this other branch. That's too bad. That means we're going to have to choke them off like right here or right here. That's too bad. I was really hoping we were going to get an isolated chunk of star systems down here by ourselves and not have to worry about a choke point. The fewer choke points I have to worry about, the better. But that's what we're going to get. So, let's see. What are we looking at?
Anomaly found.
Yeah, BB for now. So it's nice that we got a governor right off the bat that has engineering. That's great. I like that. Because all those research bonuses are just so necessary. Look at this. You guys are really busy in here. Thanks for letting us come in. Thanks for being peaceful, though, and letting us come in here and mine this. That's really nice. Good job. There's a bunch of you in there.
Complete.
If we end up with enemies that don't like us and don't like you, you guys will make a pretty good blockade. So that's cool. They are the Beta Menace. Well, right now they don't look like much of a menace. I also don't see how I can research them, so. Bunch of anomalies. At least there's a black hole over here and a black hole over here, and that is huge, because that's, if you can't get one of those in your empire, that can kind of hurt.
System survey complete.
The Maine Coon Isolationists. I got my little skeletal cat's paw over here. I love these guys. One of the things that, from my first playthrough trying this, with this species, one of the things I really did like, you can see I made them a cold world and I gave them this interior. It all works really well, nicely together. The cool part is not having to worry about other species when you're egalitarian. So you can just freely move them around to any of your planets and you know that they're going to be habitable. It's really nice. Monthly Unity unlocks additional edict campaigns. Let's grab that. How do you say it? 3 jobs. As the jobs get filled here.
We have mastered a new technology.
Good. Okay, what do we have here? Basic strike craft and hangar bay. Now, I'd like to get the coil gun. I'm going to grab this because we're going to need the hangar bay for trade. And usually it comes up so late that I'm kicking myself. So I'd rather take it early. Not that we're going to need, not that it's a big deal here, because for the early part of the game, we're really only going to be protecting from these things. And that's not trade protection you have to worry about. I mean, you're going to worry about from right here to right here to right there. That's it. So that's not huge. Because of that, what you can always do is go in here and change this.
Anomaly found. We have mastered a new technology.
Grab the coil gun instead. Research output or energy credits from technicians. We don't have a lot of energy credit technicians. I'm going to grab the blue laser instead. Oh wow, a bunch of minerals there and a bunch of minerals there. That's awesome. Excellent. That's really nice. That's a good start for the minerals. So much research up here. That was awesome. Very nice. I love it. We're going to get that alloy. Kick that on there. Early. We got so many scientists, which is why we're hemorrhaging a few credits. I'm not too concerned about it. Science ship, what are you doing? You're that one down there. Okay. Where's a cheap one for you to do? Right there. Go research that anomaly. It's not expensive.
Anomaly found.
I'm not going to have that one do anything with anomalies. I just want it to survey all the way out to here. Scientist gains a trait. Ooh, he's got physics and leader experience gain. Make sure that person is in charge This guy is what? Level 2? This guy's level 3. You should be busy leading physics research. As suspected, holds a great mass of metal and does indeed hide some manner of machinery. Probe it. Forcefully probing proved unfortunate. Within the asteroid was hidden a host of old mining drones programmed to attack on sight. Oops. Yeah. So, now, this science ship.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Mining drones. Okay. So you survey here. Okay, let's click that on again and try this. And keep trying this method. I just didn't like that last time it appeared to kind of lock on there and I couldn't get them off when I needed to change
System
commands.
survey complete.
Still trying new things. Trojan Asteroid. Special project, Trojan Asteroid. How much is this going to cost us? Track on map. One science ship right there. They're ancient mining drones, so we got to get by them first. Pop growth speed plus 50%. Thank you. Be happy with that. Okay, so you guys did that there. Go do this. Go round about this way. Like that. At least there's a good couple good choke points up here, which is good. We'll find out about the rest of it. This is disappointing, though. That line right there is a big disappointment to me. I was really hoping this black hole was on the end of this triangle, and this was all going to be mine without worry. Oh, well, we could still choke it here or there. And we can run out here on this arm and see what's out here. Probably somebody, though. Okay. Let's see. Max mining districts. One main coon pop is created from that one. That costs us 300 to do that. 750 to do that. Those give you artifacts. So one main coon pop or 2 more mining districts. For the mining districts. And then what I'm going to do is be very active with this shipyard. Alien mural, nice. Translate the alien mural. Whenever I get a few ships, and granted it's going to bang into our energy crutch, you got to be building them. You got to be building this fleet up, because by the time you run into somebody, they may decide that as a xenophobe they just want to attack you.
Construction complete.
Can't let that happen. Okay, you have done good. You're going to come down here and get this, and then we're going to get this planet. That's the plan. Alright, science ship. Can you research that project? Translate the alien mural. Good job. Do it. Pacifist. We could become more spiritualist. Would that ruin, if we became more spiritualist, would that ruin our inward perfection? It might. We probably don't want anything to shift anywhere. We don't want that to happen. Anomalies. Take a look at other leaders. Who's doing what here? He's basically in physics research. He's level 3. He's got this and leader experience game, which is great. Okay. And this person is doing this. Click. Let's do that. There's a nebula out here. I'm gonna go like that. I want to see what this black hole looks like. Yeah, so now we're down to 0.
Special product complete.
0 earned dollars. I'm going to add some trade. Strategic research. That's good. Okay, let's sell some food so we have a little bit more money over here. You guys are chugging away, colonizing that planet. It's got pretty good sized Yeah, it's a big planet, size 20. That's nice. It's a really nice planet. And then what did it have here? Building cost and district cost. That's nice. Down here on this one, no extra bonuses on it, and it's only size 13. So nothing to get too excited about, but it is another planet, which is great.
Construction complete.
Give me all your lovin'. Give me all those minerals.
Anomaly found.
Don't research that. What are you doing? You're up there. You researched that. Good job. There's another one over here. Get those anomalies. I'm going to get an archaeology project for you soon. There's some moats. That's great. Urkanon's Maw. Big old black hole. Nice. And there's a second one over here. So we should have a chance to have a matter decompressor in the far future, which would be fantastic. I like this as I have some influence to spend. It's nice. That's nice too. I could get a second constructor out here, in fact, because at the rate that we're earning influence and the rate that we're earning alloys. I think that might be a good plan. Because getting your borders expanded, because you're done when you're done with Inward Perfection. You're basically done. You're not going to get any more land for the duration of the game unless somebody engages you in a war and you take some from them. So you can't use your influence to claim systems unless it's a defensive war. In fact, our policies will show some of the war philosophy. Liberation wars. Claiming that other systems is only allowed during defensive wars or against Gestalt consciousness. Claiming systems is only allowed during defensive wars. So if we're going up against a Gestalt consciousness, we can get some. Unlocks the ideology casus belli on all empires with differing ethics. That allows us to do some fighting.
We have mastered a new technology.
Slavery allowed. Wow. Like you would think we wouldn't want to be slaves. Society research game. That's nice. So here we go. What do we research? Monthly unity. Some more. That's great. Pop growth speed. Yes, please.
System survey complete.
The big one is engineering. That's the thing. Down here, engineering. We gotta get robots unlocked, and it's only gonna happen here. So he's at 19%. He's got to get some levels, and we got to get the edicts. And do we have the edicts now? Education campaign, but it costs 1,000. So we want to get that up because that's leaders. That'll help our leaders, and it'll help our scientists. So here's this construction.
Anomaly found.
Why don't you do this? This isn't too exciting. 2s and 3s don't get me excited. There is some trade there, but still, that's nothing to write home about. It's planets that we need. We need the planets. This one's just about ready to go. These guys are like, well. We can provide some more jobs soon. Oh, wait, though.
System survey complete. Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Oh, what do we have over here?
Construction complete.
The Delta Menace. How long to research that? Okay. Let's see what that does for us. You. Where do we want you to go? What do we want you to do? Go grab that.
We have claimed a new world for
Excellent. Azeroth. Giant skeleton. Investigate the giant skeleton. Factions are founded. This is going to give us minerals and food on this planet, I think. So, considering where we're at right now for food, I'm going to start with that. Starbase upkeep and empire sprawl from systems and colonies. Just please reduce that.
Construction
okay,
complete.
What do we have? You're right there. So go like
Anomaly
this. Okay, grab these. Now, where's our anomaly? What do you got there? Research project with investigating giant skeleton. And then you can come down here and do this archaeology project. Alright. Making it happen. Build me a few more of these, will you? We need them. Alright, so this is here. Let's get this. Colonize. And it's called Tedesca 1. Faction founded. Tedesca
System
1.
survey complete. Construction complete.
Good job. We get down here. Because we want to go get this and cut this off. What is this down here? It's an ocean world. Well, and you'll be able to build a nebula refinery down there. Not that that's a huge deal, but it's always good to keep your eye on that. Agricultural district. Just don't have any people yet.
Special product complete.
Alright, after continued studies, the massive skeleton gives us some more research
Special
in that
product
system.
complete.
So come down here and excavate that site. Fascinating creatures, we can coexist. Crystalline pacification. Except I think that the problem with crystalline pacification is it takes a really long time. Yeah, 135 months. We're not going to worry about that right now. Trojan Asteroid. Where is this at? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's that thing. Ancient mining drones. When we're at a point where we can go take those on, we will do it. We also want to get a good look at those fools. We'll want to build our ships to tackle them. Yummy. Alien menace.
System survey complete.
And away you go. It's like, hey, I'm out of here. That's got a bunch of stuff there. That's nice. 6 minerals there. Cool. Cool beans. There we are. In not the best spot, but we'll make it work, right? That's what we do. Begins the sublight exploration probes event chain. Ooh. The sublight exploration probes event change.
Construction complete.
Track on map. Cannons, mon. So there's a bunch of those. Okay.
Construction complete.
Well, we got 4 science ships. We can make it work. Right? This is gonna be great. There's 8 energy credits there, so we'll get that first. You have no more jobs. What would we like to do with you for jobs? Well, we're gonna need
survey complete.
We're gonna need consumer goods soon. I'm gonna create a mining district and then
System survey complete.
what is this? Not a lot of money to clear that. It gives us 2 more
Our
max
ships have been upgraded.
generator districts. Physics research. Yeah, do that. 32 months. Good. Got a lot of people down here being busy. Lots of people being busy. There it is. An odd factor. Hey, Paradox. Psst. Over here. You left the Y off. Just thought you should know. Colony says, hey, oh, I've got a
anomaly found.
Somehow I ended up with a specialist on this planet who needs a job. Well, you're just gonna have to wait, buddy. Strategic resource discovered. Rare crystals. Awesome. I like the sounds of that. Island trail. And now we're gonna see a little negative on the food. Let's do this. That's gonna put us in a hole for money, isn't it? We're gonna have to start selling some minerals. Oh no, we're at 6. That's okay.
Colonization efforts bigger.
Yay, our 3rd planet. Awesome. Ooh, cannons, ma. See, this would be nice. We'll go up here and grab this and choke it off there or there. That'd be kind of super. Let's hope nobody's grabbed this stuff. So there could be some juicy planets in there. This could be the kind of planets that our icy little Maine Coon cats like. Maybe. Yeah, and there's crystals over here. That's nice. This is a nice little wheel of stuff to have over here. So far, even though we started off kind of in the middle of an arm, this is like a little mini arm that comes out here and then stretched onto the bigger arm that's out here. So far, I like this. What's going on now? I may change my mind when we run into our first neighbors, which is probably going to happen soon. It might happen before we even get to the end of this first episode. This is also looks nice. This over here, you could choke it off there or there. There's somebody over here because this is blue. There's got to be somebody. It'd be nice to choke them off right there, but I don't know. That's gonna... So no engineering. Well, let's grab minerals for miners. Darn, I was hoping for robots. That would have been really early to get them, but still, it would have been nice. So, asteroid sighted. Okay, hold on.
One of our spaceports is under attack.
So, where is it? It's right there. Let's grab our military fleet and say, go do that. Do that to an end. Okay, so he's going to go run over there and do that. You guys do this. Let's go like that. All right. What's this asteroid strength? Nothing really. It's just
construction complete.
Okay, cut this off right here so we can have this later. We want to get out here and choke this off at least right here, if not right here. Choking it off right. Choking this off right here would be great. If all of this is isolated on the end, it'd be fantastic. I don't know that it is, though. I think it's all interrelated, but we'll see. Getting this, though, that'll be nice. And we're going to have to put down some bureaucracy. Pop growth speed, that's nice. Administration capacity plus 5%. I would like that because I was just talking about that. Spinning around the asteroid. Bury that thing. Come on, boys and girls. This guy's fought this thing for like a month. Alright, way to go. Go home. You earned it. The Rontar civilization encountered on the Polymar system. Nice. Starbase upkeep. And this gets us our first unlock. So now, I gotta think about what I want to do here. Mastery of Nature is nice. Clear blocker cost minus 33. And the decision that gives you 2 more districts. I like that, especially for the clear blocker cost early in the game. Because the only other thing that I would take is Technological and Ascendancy for research speed plus 10. And a few more rare techs, which are not as big of a deal. Man. Mastery of Nature right now for the blocker cost would be kind of big, but I'm going to go with Technological Ascendancy because I want robots, and I think I might be able to get it with a little bit of luck there.
System survey complete.
So that's why we're going to do that. We'll see if it actually makes a difference or not. How are you doing? You still have one open job. We're really creeping up on Empire Sprawl, so... And we're really getting to the line on consumer goods. I think the thing to do is give you civilian industries and then give you administration offices. Strategic resource discovered. Population, we got clerks. That's good. Yep, I think that will do it. Build those. The Bale organism. Decoded ancient data crystals have been found on the dig site, chronicling Grunar's military exploits. While most are local and little interest, several volumes detail Grunar's first encounter with an alien species referred to as the Bale organism. Little more can be gleaned about the Bale at this point, save that they were a massive planetoid species and had many colonies seated among the others. Okay. An odd factory. It still suits our needs. The odd factor does. Okay. You are up there, and that is fantastic. And now what I want you to do is go here, 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 then here, 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 and there. Okay. Construction build. Construction build. Alright, great.
System survey complete.
So far, we're doing okay. ODK. Upgrades and add me one more Corvette to the mix. That gets us to 8. Anytime I see this number go up far above 300, I have to consider building new Corvettes. You just got to keep building. It's that, to me, that seems like, in my experience, in the 3 or 4 times I've tried to play Inward Perfection, and this is only the second time I've tried to play with this particular faction. My experience playing Inward Perfection is you've just got to keep making ships. You got to make ships, and you can't let alloys fester and grow. You have to make ships, because early on, when those people see you, they're going to see you as meat. Oh, look, so what do we have here? Theta aliens. There's 560 of them, and I want to get a look. Our scanners make no sense of this vessel. Theta menace. So we can't go any further.
System survey complete.
Okay, so what we're going to do with you is we're going to send you down here.
Anomaly found.
Moving. Okay, you're going to move and then you're going to do nothing. Alright, so there are Theta aliens. Abandoned gateway. Awesome. Let's go to Theta. The Theta menace. 9 months. Let's research. If we can pacify these guys and move past them, I'd like to. I would like to do that. Please. You are about to build some civilian industries, which is going to pull up 2 people, probably miners. Our archaeologic site in our empire has been fully excavated. Okay. So, let's take a look at that. It said the Bale organism. Data crystal records reveal that the Grunar waged war against the Bale, desiring the plentiful resources purportedly found on their planets. A set of system coordinates has been successfully extracted from one such record. Our archaeologists are uploading the planet's location to our systems now. Ooh. And so, as a result of that, we get data crystals. Yeah. And begins the precursors, the Bale event chain. Ooh. Issue special project. Former Bale colony investigation. Hey, what is that? Former Bale. Where is that? Precursors, the Bale. Ooh, where is this at? Track on map. Go to. Where is it? It's right there. It's right there. It's in the main Coon place? So what are you doing? You're doing nothing. Research that project, please. Research. Research the project, please. Do this because there's another archaeological site up there. It'd be beneficial to grab those things there, but I think the smart thing to do is keep going around here so we can cut people off there if we need to. And also to get an idea of what the hell is going on over here. Alright. What is going on? We're going to run into people soon. I'm just not sure if we're going to do it before the end of the episode. We got about 10 minutes. We're going to see. automated Dreadnought. A single massive warship has been discovered patrolling the Hempra system. No life signs can be detected on the vessel, but it is emitting a very strong, powerful signature and appears to be bristling with weapon systems. It does not respond to hails, and caution is advised. Look at the size of that thing.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Where is that happening at? Oh, right there. What's it look like? It is very nice and big, and it's also unfortunately hostile. Oh, the Dreadnought. Okay, and so that's there. Yeah, get out of there. There's 2 planets there too. What are they? They're both ocean worlds. Contact report, Leviathans. We are but motes. Okay, so we know what that is. Too bad we couldn't make that our friend. That might turn in to be really, really useful. That could be a really, really useful thing to have. Okay. You guys are going to be... A food planet is one of the first things we know we're going to do with you. Former Bale colony. Despite the promise of riches suggested in the ancient Grunner data crystals recovered from Tedasca, Avalon is a dry, barren world, void of atmosphere. Fortunately, geological scans have revealed a near-endless trove of fossilized remains deep in the planet's sedimentary record. Among them is a planetoid species most likely to have been the Bale, and it is only one identified in possession of the neurological structures required for sapience. A target excavation should uncover more information. Oh, so now we get a targeted... Oh, so that happens in our system. That's cool. So that we didn't discover that by coming up on that. This is in our home system. It popped up. That's cool. I'm not sure I've seen that before. Okay, over here. Go here. Survey that. And then let's work our way around from there. What about here? You research that project.
Construction complete.
And this is...
Special product complete.
Okay, space amoebas. We can learn to coexist. That's what I'd like. So that issue's what? Amoeba pacification. 121 months. Oh man, I can't afford that. You guys are going to have to be locked off for a while. That's really unfortunate because I'd like to move past there and I'd like to choke that off. But we can't get past because of those alien vessels. Now, we could just go destroy them. They're 560. That is a possibility. Problem is we couldn't get in there and we couldn't get any kind of look from our scanners at
System survey complete.
What sort of species they were, so we couldn't prepare our ships properly. I can always do research on that and see what those are. I can always cheat and go to the web. Begins the habitable survey event. Quest chain, that's fine. Ag district, because I need people growing over here. And there's an odd factory worker is working that job. An odd factory. No reports of any problems have been issued at the odd factory. Seems like the colony will maintain the projected production estimates. So very good. Okay.
Anomaly found.
I need some people there though. Need some people on that planet. I need robots. I got some gases over here. That's great. Gases, crystals, motes.
Special product.
Probe recovered. Every system planet survey data collection. +1 probes recovered. That's nice. Science ship down there. Okay, so there's a bunch of anomalies over here that you can be working while we're waiting to find our way past them. So
we
do
have
that.
mastered a new technology.
Yeah, that's great. What do we got? Research station output. Automatic exploration and survey speed. I'd kind of like to have that, the survey speed part of that, because I'd like to know what the hell is going on over here. This is obviously a dead end. The question is, does this little part here dead end too, or does it wrap around and touch this? Because if it wraps around and it touches it, then it's no big deal. But if it doesn't, if this is all dead ended by itself, I want to get here real fast and choke it off right there, and then keep moving in this direction. I want to have all this to myself. Because I'm greedy like that. Because I'm greedy like that. Alright, what do we got for strength? 356.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Alright, our third colony is ready to go. Colony growth. Oh, look, you're going to be a pretty little mining colony. It's what we call a shake and bake colony.
Construction complete.
Governor, environmental engineering. This costs us 225 to remove that impact crater. Military mass extinction. Thick layers of ash and notable mass extinction event in the geological record coincide with material previously extracted from Grunner. Okay. Send to our homeworld for study. Suggesting the Grunner firebombed Avalon with a gelling incendiary roughly 7 million years ago. Widespread deforestation of the planet's surface disrupted local ecosystems, and the lack of oxygen fixing vegetation gradually depleted the planet's atmosphere. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Keep going. Alright, what do we do? What are we doing with you? Let's go get this. And we're... oh yeah. Great. Okay, yep. So this is you right here. You're going to get this, and that's nice. It's a black hole, and it's also an L-gate, so... You've got more of these to keep researching. Great. Just do it. You're working your way around. This has been, I mean, so far it's a good start. We haven't run into anybody hostile right off the bat, and we've allowed ourselves some room to grow. There are some planets that we're going to be able to get and terraform. We should get Luris. We should get Escala. I'd like to get over here and get all the resources from that and form myself a nice choke point over there. This could be really promising if this is all separate and we can choke it off at Okul. So there's been a lot of promise this episode. Let's do this. You go down. Here's what I want you to do. In fact, I don't even want you to survey. I just want you to... where's explore? Assist research, research anomaly, fleet stance. I don't want to survey. What I want you to do is go over here. Explore system. I want you to go over here and find out what's going on over here. So do that. Let's find out what's going on, and then we can work our way back. Yep, we can backtrack. That could be very, very valuable. Edic monolith. Alright, let's image them to the archive.
We have mastered a new technology.
So that gets you out of there. Come over here and do this. What are we doing? Excavate that site. Wasn't there somebody excavating that? And now there's not. What happened?
We have mastered a new technology.
Robot workers. Oh yes, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Society research. Let's grab that. Oh, please and thank you, robots. We're going to get robots next episode. The Bale organism. Several exemplary Bale fossils have been recovered, revealing the long-lost species to have been a hive mind. Billions of planetoid units working together as a whole, like the leaves and roots and branches of a tree. Dendrochronology suggests individual Bale specimens have lifespans in the hundreds of years. The lack of structural ruins on Avalon appears to be the result of the Bale's reliance on remarkable organic technology, from ships and buildings to wetware biocomputers and the ravages. Wow, so that's cool. Okay, well, we're going to stop right here. This has been kind of fascinating. It's been a pretty good start to this, actually. I feel pretty good about this. So, folks, as always, if you dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe. If you have a question, comment, drop it down below. If you're excited to see Inward Perfection, let me know. This is what we're going to do for a little bit. We're going to see if this playthrough works or if I completely bomb out on it and fail. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.